do this. Okay, now we can see the chat. Now we're chilling. Yeah! Let's go. If anyone's got any questions, let me know right now. I'm down to answer them. With my opinion, of course. Alright, let's do that again. This time is for real. Alright. We got Donut in chat. We got Susan in chat. Welcome in, Susan. Ash, thank you for letting me know, Ash. I appreciate you, sister. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, okay. Alex, if you're in chat too, thank you, my friend. Alex and Alina, I love you. Mwah. Alright, sweet. We got a lot of backlash. It is what it is. It is what it is. I said what I said. I'm not gonna lie. I still stand by what I say. But we'll get into that. So, I want to talk to the debunkers here. The Shape, I just saw your thing on Facebook. Why are you disappointed in me? Because I called out something that I believe is fake? I'm not trying to be mean. I just want to be real. Real evidence, you too, my friend. If you're here, I want to talk to you all. In that live stream, I said it was my opinion. It is my opinion. Why are you guys disappointed in me? It was a blind reaction. I never claimed anything as debunking. Why are you guys mad at me? Did I even mention once in a live stream that I was debunking? I want to be for real. Like man on man here. Never said anything about debunking. But I want to say this. We are going to go live next week on a Wednesday. And we're going to react to Real Evidence's video. I have not seen it yet. I've only seen the comments. But we're going to react to the comments too. I cannot react to everything today because I'm in the hotel. We're chilling. We're freaking chilling, bro. Alright, what we got? Ash says, what? Shape is disappointed in you? Why? I have no idea. But I want to see if Shape comes in chat and talks to me and communicates with me because I seen it in the post. So, let's see. I want to actually communicate with you guys. I want to talk to you all, the debunkers, and see why are you guys upset over an opinion. Because, I'm going to be honest, I expect you guys to have thick skin too. I'm just calling it out as it is. It's my opinion. I'm dead ass. I'm just being real. Like no harm done. It's just an opinion. Thank you, homie. Thank you. Triano, I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, everyone, if you can leave a like, that'd be amazing. Queenie says, Quiani, I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. I met Lucifer face to face. Dude, dude, if I met Lucifer face to face, I would be dead on the ground right now. He would kick my ass. Lucifer would kick my ass. Susan, thank you for tuning in. Let's see if I can actually pop in. Let's see. 1 second. 1 second. I forgot to put my Wi-Fi on. So 1 second, y'all. I forgot to put my Wi-Fi on. Scanning for networks. Alright, okay, so I think it should be okay now. Am I live? Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. Apologies for the disconnect right there. My apologies. I signed into my hotel Wi-Fi, which I haven't done yet. Oopsie daisy. Am I still not working? Oh God, here we go. Is everything working? I'm seeing myself on the TV right now, and I'm gonna make sure that everything is all.
Someone says they can't hear you.
Can you guys hear me now? They can't. U.S. Army, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Annie?
I think because I'm connected to the TV, but.
Okay, I want to say this. Can anyone hear me right now? U.S. Army, can you hear me? Okay, good. Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone can hear me. Thank God. Okay, it wasn't just me. I just want to make sure that everything works before I start talking. But I'm gonna be honest, I believe in Bayou because he's a private investigator. He actually put his private investigation business to his son instead. But he has his own businesses with his paranormal and stuff. I actually do believe in Bayou. I do believe, honestly, in my opinion, that the debunkers are wrong about Bayou. Granted, Bayou is an asshole, and he has no filter. Yes, absolutely. He is a fucking dick. But with his investigations, he is right. He worked for the government. That is a fact. He worked for the government. He knows things that we don't know. It is what it is. But I just want to say that.
People say they can't hear you.
They can hear me?
That's what Ashley said. She said, no, we can't hear you.
Can you guys hear me now? Fuck. Hold on. Okay, Fawn can hear me. Okay, dancing. Okay, perfect. I always have problems with this. All right, thank you, y'all. Thank you for letting me know that you guys can hear me. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Okay, good. Thank you, loves. I appreciate you all. Thank you. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you all. Okay, Ash. Yeah, refresh. Hey, Ganja, what's going on? Thank you, Susan. Thank you, U.S. Army. Thank you, Nancy. Nancy? I appreciate you, miss. Thank you. Orpheus, welcome in, brother. Let's see. Okay, so it works. Okay, yeah, so everyone, if you can, restart the live if that works. I'm just so awful with just internet stuff. I really am. I wish I was better. So restart and try to come back in. Maybe that'll work. Gaja says, glad I caught you. My notifications suck. Yeah, no worries. My stuff messes up all the time, and I blame myself for it. Let's see. Palm says, I really don't want to get involved in this argument. Bro, that is totally fine. I totally understand. All I'm saying is there are naive and disillusioned people about my piece said. No worries, Palm. Yeah, no, that's totally fine. I respect your opinion. I love you, Pomp. I love you. U.S. Army says 1982 for the old people adjust the aluminum foil on the antennas. I love it. U.S. Army, I appreciate you a ton. Okay, so like I said, I want to get into this. People have been. There's a lot of mixed emotions when it comes to the way I reacted to Ouija Brothers, but I still stand with my opinion, and I've stated in the live stream multiple times that it was just my opinion. It is not that deep. It really isn't. I'm just a guy. You guys can watch me, and after you watch me, move along with your day. You don't have to be mad at me. It's okay. I'm just a dude. Like, it's just a dude on the internet. Me. I'm just a dumbass. But, like, I truly do believe that what I said, I still stand by what I said. I truly believe that Ouija brothers are not real. And people can claim all they want. This is me being like, I'm not trying to be mean. I want to say this. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just going to vent. People can say that they debunk as much as possible, but that's not what I saw in the video. And I'm honestly, we can watch the Ouija brothers again, and then we can see what their other videos are like, because I'm sure the other videos are going to be the exact same thing. A lot of people say that they believe in the Ouija brothers. That's fine. That's okay. They do them. But from what I've seen, they don't really debunk that much. They debunk a little bit from time to time, but they don't really debunk anything. When paranormal investigators, when they hear a noise, we're supposed to run towards the noise, because that's the point of investigating, right? Is to run towards the noise. And I don't see them doing that, which to me, in my opinion, I don't believe that they're real if they're not investigating properly. So I don't know why. And honestly, I'm gonna be honest. This makes me upset. The fact that debunkers themselves are upset. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong about this. Because it's way too early to tell. But are they upset about me calling out the Ouija brothers? Because if they are, why? Why are you guys disappointed in me? Because it's just an opinion. I stated multiple times in the live stream. I'm talking to you debunkers right now. To you. In my live stream, I did not debunk, because I did not say anything about debunking. At all. At all. I said nothing. Zero, nada about debunking. It was just a blind reaction. And people are pissed at me because I'm a terrible debunker. Who said I was debunking? I didn't. Who said that education is my uncle? Where does that rumor start? Like, what? That's what I don't get. Okay, like I said, I want to say this. All right. I do have a lot to learn. I'm 27 years old. I'm still freaking young. I have a lot to learn. Yes, I truly do. But I still stand by my passion. My passion is knowing exactly what to do with the paranormal. When we are investigating, we have to debunk with logic and natural explanations before we think anything is paranormal. What I've seen of the Ouija brothers, they don't do that. Hey Lisa, what's going on? Did I see Lisa in chat? Yeah, that's Lisa. Welcome in, Lisa. Sweet. Oh yeah, Big Dan, I'm sorry. I actually, during the mix-up with the internet, I messed up. So thank you for resurfacing that. Big Dan says, don't know if you see my last comments because you were in and out, but they clearly say they use the device when they get bored. But that's the thing, though. No matter what, like, I don't know, I feel like with that, it's a phone app. You're involved with you're involved with the debunking community. You know that phone apps are bullshit. So why are you using them? Yeah, granted, like, I use a spirit box, but I can pull out, like, I can pull out a whole freaking list of why a spirit box can function correctly. Look, this is how a spirit box works. A phone app can't do that shit. A phone app is a word bank. It's a manual. Like, I don't get it. Like, phone apps are crap. Spirit boxes, there is something to it. And on my live streams, you guys, to my core audience, you guys have seen my proof of the spirit box. If I ask them how they died, they say, oh yeah, I'm in church right now. Or if I ask them their name, they say their name on the spirit box. I truly believe in the spirit box. Granted, I understand why debunkers don't like him. I truly do. I do. I truly understand why. But to me personally, I'm out in the field constantly. And I've seen way more intelligent responses than bullshit when it comes to the spirit box. As long as we operate it correctly. You know? I don't know. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Bruce, welcome in, bro. Welcome in. Let's see. I did not finish your sentence, Dan, so I'm gonna read that again. And they do debunk everything because they never caught any evidence. No, I disagree, Dan. I disagree. When I watched the video, they did not debunk anything. As an investigator, you're supposed to run towards the noise and figure out what that is. They did not do that. They did not do that. They were like, question mark, question mark, question mark. What is that? I don't know. But there's a whole public thing going on in the other room. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to be mean. Like, I'm pointing out what it is. It's my opinion. This is my opinion as a paranormal investigator. It is what it is. I see where you're coming from, Dan. Because, Dan, you are the man. You are my brother. I totally understand where you're coming from, your perspective on it, but I have my own opinions on it. I don't believe that they debunk correctly at all. They have a huge... Okay, I'm going to say this. The Ouija Brothers has a huge shield around them. Why? Because they're friends with the debunkers? Is that what it is? I could be wrong. Like, I want to know the truth. Why is this happening? Why are people accepting of paranormal investigators using phone apps? Granted, I was wrong. I was wrong about the Ouija Brothers using... Because what I was saying was... Oh, in the live stream, what I was saying was... Oh yeah, like, we're using phone apps in the year of 2026. I get it. I was wrong. That was my mistake. That was me. That was my mistake. 100%. Because I've not realized that that video that I watched was a re-upload that happened in recent years instead of the year 2023. So that was my bad. That was my bad. So I take accountability for that. I should have done my research before doing it, but I was supposed... What I was doing while I was... Before I started a live stream, I wanted to... My plan was to watch the Ouija Brothers blind. Like a blind reaction. It wasn't a debunk, it was just a reaction. Was to watch it blind of you guys to watch with me. That's all it was. So I didn't really do enough research because I wanted to see what was presented to me as a paranormal investigator myself. So yes, I should have, I take accountability. I should have done research. But at the same time, my whole intention of this live stream, the last live stream, was to watch them blindly. But like I said, I want to say this. Next week, we're going to watch Real Evidence react to, I don't know what the video is about. All I know is that he talked about the Ouija Brothers and that I'm all over the comments section. So I don't know what he actually said about me, but we're going to react to that very soon. It's going to be very fun. U.S. Army says they use them for the script, and the script says do this to make money, and they want money. I can't say nothing. I don't think so. I mean, granted, they're on YouTube, so we're all here for some money, right? The ad revenue for sure. Palm says, Noah, can I make a suggestion? Yes, please make a suggestion, homie. Ash says, exactly. If you need a phone app for filler, then don't say it's an investigation. Exactly. Exactly, Ash. If you're using a phone app and you're investigating, are you really investigating or are you just fooling around? That's my opinion. And granted, okay, I want to say this. Why are so many people upset over my opinion? I'm surprised that the Shape is pissed about this. The Shape, if you're watching this right now, why are you disappointed in me? I'm gonna be real with you, brother. You're watching this. I know you're watching this, homie. The real evidence, too. You both, two of you, comment right now. Why are you like that? I'm not being mean. Why are you? What's your opinions about me? Be critical. Be as roast me all you want, please. I want to know. Seriously. I know you guys are watching. I just don't get it. Why are you guys upset with me? I'm just calling out the bullcrap like you guys do. Big Dan says, I get it, buddy. It's a blind reaction, and debunkers do that also to channels with just one video. Yeah. But Dan, I understand why you disagree with me on the spirit box. That's totally fine. Like, that's totally fine. We can disagree on things to be friends. Ash says, I'm so pissed for you, Noah. That is so dumb. That is facts. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. I am upset about it. Because I'm surprised that I mean, it could be just because of the fact that, I don't know. It's probably more than calling out the Ouija brothers, right? Palm says, I'm at work. Gotta go. No worries, homie. No worries. Noah, watch more of the Ouija brothers. They're not fake. I disagree, but I'll watch more I'll watch more of Ouija brothers and debunk, mate. But your opinion is also valid. Thank you, homie. I will. So next week we'll watch Real Evidence do what he is gonna do, with whatever he did with the last video, and then the following week we're gonna do another Ouija brothers reaction. So next week is going to be reacting to Real Evidence, and then the week after is going to be Ouija Brothers again. So we're going to do a double down. We're going to do what's that thing in blackjack? I'm blanking. Double down. I'm going to double down on the Ouija Brothers. I'll double down on them. Because the people that are mad at me for calling out the Ouija brothers, are we watching the same video? Because a lot of people are saying, yeah, but the Ouija brothers debunk as much as they can. Are they really? Because are we watching the same video on the live stream? Have you watched the whole channel? Have you watched the whole video? The whole live? Because they did not investigate anything. That's just how it is. I don't know. Is this a valid crash out? I'm gonna be honest. Like this is, I guess this is me crashing out. But like, this is just my opinion. My opinion is, I don't know, I feel like with opinions and debunkers, it is fine to have one, right? I mean, we're all mature. Why is my opinion wrong, but other opinions are fine? We're all mature here. We're on the same level as debunkers. Why are you guys mad at me? Because I think that one channel is fake? Huh? I don't get it. We're on the same level. We're on the same team. No, I'm crashing out, brother. I'm crashing out because I was going to do this live and I didn't, and now I'm back again. I truly think that my core audience is super intelligent. They're just like they're amazing. Big Dan says, "All right, I gotta go, buddy. No worries, bro. Just gonna say your dedication to complete fake bio gives you no credibility in the community to debunk anyone." Nah, okay, fair enough. I personally believe in bio. But we'll wait until 2032. 2032, we'll see what happens. I'm just going to be honest. I'm very confident in 2032. Just letting you know. I'm very confident in 2032. We'll see what happens. I'm down to play the waiting game. I really am. John says they were performing a "Trust Me, Bro" meme in real life. For real, John. You know it. Thank you, John, for joining in. Cree says, I did tell him that you started off saying that the video was all in your opinion, and you repeated that more than once. You know it, Cree. Yeah, exactly. And people are mad at my opinion, but it's like it's just an opinion. I don't know. Yeah, Bayou does have an ego for sure, but he's not fake. I totally agree. I would believe him over the Weezy Brothers fakers any day. Yeah. No, I full-heartedly believe in Bayou. I'll be honest. 100% believe him. You can watch his old freaking bounty hunting videos. It's crazy. That dude ain't lying. No matter what they say. That dude ain't lying. Oh, that dude ain't lying. That dude ain't lying. I'll die on the hill. Bayou ain't lying. Wait till 2032. Wait till 2032. Let's see. John says people that enjoy their content are the reason why. Oh my God, John, don't be mean. I like the UK. I really do. I like the UK. Bruce says, wow, stirring up the pot tonight. It started out before this. Let's see. Chris says, no way, you're wrong about education. Have you seen his investigation video he did on the shed? There's more to it. There was way more to it. He talked about way before he actually got that property, before he bought it, that there was going to be stuff happening. He was wondering how he was going to get the people, where the fuck it is, the person that he was trying to buy off of. There's a whole progress involved with what he was talking about throughout the years until he finally bought it. So his story already lined up perfectly. Question, what made you choose to look at the Weezy Brothers? To be honest, it was out of whim. I watched like five minutes of it, I believe, of a video from them at like midnight, and I'm like, and I posted that community post. Nancy says, love you, Noah. Everyone is entitled to their opinions. I don't care for apps. Some apps want access to your phones. Exactly. You know, Nancy. Things that make you go, yeah, right. No, for real. Let's see. I'm so glad Ganja's in chat. That's awesome. Let's see. Let me see here. 1 second. Lisa says, I can't really join in. No worries. I've only seen the first half hour of the Weezy Brothers. I was going to watch the rest of the weekend. Trust you to start drama. I don't want to start drama. That's the thing. Like, that's the thing. I don't want to start drama. I was just presenting my opinion. I didn't mean nothing by it. Yes, I watched his investigations. Yep. Yep. Got a smudge on your lens, Noah. Got a black spot. Really? Oh. Thank you, brother. Let's see. Ash says, don't remember bias, just like how Debunker should. Like, I believe Bayou's not faking it. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't. I really don't. Dude has a lot of credibility. He has several teams. He owns a business about the paranormal. He collects a lot of evidence. He owns a private company. private investigator, 75% Native American, bounty hunter, worked for the government. Bro has a lot of credibility. Is what it is. That's why, my opinion, I believe in aggregation TV. I really do. All right, guys, don't be mean in chat if you can, please. Don't be mean in chat. Be nice. Let's see. Be nice, everyone, please. Let's see. No, Ash is calm. Ash is calm. Ash is chill. Let's see. Kree is chill too. Everyone's chill in chat. All right, guys. Also, I want to say to my mods, do not. I want to say this: do not delete anything from the comments. So leave everything up, please. Do not delete. Do not suspend any comments that pop in. To my mods, please keep everything online because I want to react to everything. Let's see. U.S. Army says, does he do paranormal investigations for money? No. No. He doesn't want to use people for money. Even on the last live stream, he was saying that he doesn't want to sell shirts. Why he doesn't want to sell shirts? Because it feels wrong. Because he doesn't want to take our money away. This is what it is. John's older than me. Let's see. So I know there's debunkers in chat right now. You guys can talk too. I know there's debunkers in chat. You guys don't have to be lurky turkey. If you're available, text me right here. I want to communicate with you. Man to man, I want to communicate with you, debunkers, right now. Please, talk to me. This is our time. We're not going to see each other in real life, so we might as well talk now, right? Camera to camera. Technically, you're not on camera, but we're here. The Shape, I know you're here. You're watching this. Real Evidence, I know you're watching this. You don't have to hide. Dead ass. Let's see. Cree says, do you think the fact that you're related to the aggregation makes you a bit biased, Noah? Here's the thing, Cree. Who says that I'm related to aggregation TV? Where did that rumor start? And that's the thing with rumors. Rumors are rumors suck. And rumors spread very quickly. And that is just one out of a million rumors when it comes to the debunking community. I'm not bashing on the debunking community at all. I'm just saying that there's a lot of, you know what I mean? I only heard it today, actually, and I admit it surprised me. Yeah, that rumor has been going on for years. And I talked to Beardo on a live, and he asked me, am I related to Aggregation TV? And I said no. That was a couple years ago now. Was never related to him. But I totally understand why you guys would think that for sure. Let's see. U.S. Army says, I find it odd he gets so worked up about paranormal influencers. They're not the same as paranormal investigators. Influencers are what they are. And they are in it for money. Let's see here. I want to read that again. I find it odd he gets... Wait, who gets worked up about paranormal? Talking about Bayou? Let me know, U.S. Army. Millions of dollars in the paranormal tourism, billions worldwide. Yep. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I did call him Uncle Bayou because someone else in this community called him Uncle A. So I started calling him Uncle A. And yes, you're right. You're right, Pomp. That makes sense. That'll do it. That'll do it. Because I used to call him Uncle A. Let's see. Cree says, I told my husband that when you said he was family, you meant because he was part of your community here. Yeah, he is to me, he is family. He is an asshole, and I don't agree with some things he says. And I do think that he goes a little bit hard because he has no filter. I totally 100% agree on that. I don't agree with some things he says, but I truly do believe that he's actually a real paranormal investigator. And we'll wait until 2032 to find out if he is or not. And I'm confident he truly is. Confident. 100% I will die on the hill. I know it. Well, I guess we'll wait and see. We'll play that waiting game. And Cree, I want to say, your husband, much love to him. Bless him. Bless you and your family, Cree. I really hope he gets better. Seriously, I don't want to push too hard on your business, but I really hope that everything was okay with you and your husband, Cree. Really. Bless you both. You guys deserve the world. Angela, welcome in. Good to see you, Angela. We got Angela in chat. Let's go. We got Angela in chat. Noah is Portuguese, John says. Eu falo português. Agora, eu tenho água lá em cima da mesa. Põe aqui, ó. Fish cá, Noah. Aqui, ó. Babtude. Ah, bom. Eu falo português. I love speaking Portuguese. It's so fun. Because they always sound angry all the time. It's hilarious. When I used to grow up, when I grew up, all my Portuguese family, like every single Christmas, at any day, honestly, my uncles would come over and like argue with my freaking grandfather, and it would always be like freaking hand slamming on the table, yelling, but they're not really yelling. It's just the way that they talk. It's so European. It's hilarious. Ash says, this live has me so angry. Ash, no worries about it, Ash. No worries about it. Seriously. We're good. We're chilling. I'm just surprised. At first I was kind of annoyed and I was kind of pissy, but now I'm just surprised. Really. Still surprised. After all this time. Like, I'm surprised that the shape is disappointed with me because I don't know why, but over an opinion? Like, I like the shape. I like Beardo. And I mentioned in the live stream, like, has anyone watched my live stream? I like Beardo. I like Seg. I like Angry Cajun TV. I like the shape. I like everyone. Why are you guys upset with me? Because of my opinion? I'm not saying everyone. But it's my opinion. I mentioned it so many times during the video. It was my opinion. And out of anybody, debunkers should understand that it's okay to have an opinion like that. Right? Why are debunkers so disappointed in me? Over an opinion that I think Oishi Brothers is fake. Throughout my investigations, I'm watching Oishi Brothers, I don't think that they're real. It's not that deep. It really is not that deep. It is what it is. U.S. Army says, does your team have a website, Noah? We did. I fucked it up. I've heard you mention them a few times. Yes, I did have a team. And I still have a team. But I was in charge of the website, and then I fucked it up. So you can see my old videos, and you can see, because I would show the website. I would show the website, and I would send a link. And nowadays, they put me in charge of social media, and honestly, with social media, I'm only really here on YouTube, so I really just failed my team on that. I'll be honest, I really did. I really did fail my team on that, on the social media aspect of things. So that was my mistake. I used to have a website until I stopped paying for it. But we're still a thing. Let's see here. All right, Pomp. Have a good night. You take care, brother. Cree says, Beardo admitted he was biased when it came to the Ouija Brothers. That's good. That's good. Yeah, Beardo's honest. Beardo's honest. He looked devastated by the knowledge, but I believe if he felt that they faked, he'd call him out. Fair enough. I'm just surprised because, okay, so for me personally, I want to say this to new people joining in. I'm not talking to my core audience. I'm saying this to people who are watching this in posts that are new. With me personally, in my opinion, mind you, in my opinion, I cannot work and promote investigators or friends that are not in the same wavelength and really that serious when it comes to paranormal. So, for example, if I have a friend that is a paranormal investigator, okay, and they are well aware that there is everyone here that really doesn't like phone apps and explains why phone apps are bullshit. And they are okay with it. They understand why phone apps are bullshit, yet they still use them knowing that they're in the wrong for using them. Then I'm going to be like, I'll be honest. For me personally, I'm going to communicate with them and be like, hey, this is not working. Because if you're still using phone apps and you're well aware you're surrounded by people that don't really, I mean, yes, it's your opinion. But if you know that there's no science in it and you're still using them, I have to cut ties with you. Not in a mean way. It's just, I don't want to promote your channel if you're making real investigators look bad. Do you know what I mean? That was not the best explanation, but I can't really work with people that really are going to potentially fake things in the future, is what I'm trying to say. Because if they fake things in the future, then that comes down on me as a paranormal investigator. Because I just promoted them and now they're faking it. So if they're faking it, that comes down on me. Guilty by association. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just my thing. I just unfortunately have very high standards as a paranormal investigator. It sucks. Because with YouTube, it's all about collaborating, right? It's all about collaborating to make your channel bigger, right? But that's just not me. Like with ghost hunters, I have very high standards when it comes to ghost hunters. And if you're not up to my standards when it comes to ghost hunting, it's different if you don't really know much and you're like still learning, that's fine. But if you know something's fake and you're still using it, then I'm not going to associate with you. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna have to cut ties with you. That's the point I'm trying to make. That's fine, Pump. That's totally okay if you think Bayou is fake. I personally disagree, but that's fine if you believe that. That's your opinion. And I'm not going to bash you over your opinion. It's your opinion. Ash, are you not a mod? Ash, chat again. I'm sorry, I haven't really been looking on chat. Ash, do you mind chatting again for a second so I can make you a mod? John, you're not a mod either, bro? I swear I made you mods before. I swear I made you mods before. What? All right, I think that works. Okay, so Ash and John, text something again randomly. Doesn't that say cheese or something? Say lettuce. So I can see that you're a mod or not. One more time. John says, all I'm saying is that the Ouija Brothers fan base are missing the forest with the trees because they argue insignificantly details. I'm surprised that Ouija Brothers are, Ash says, the shape sucks. I like the shape. I like the shape. I'll be honest. I do like the shape. Okay, so Ash is a mod. Okay, so John, you must be a mod. I'm surprised Ash is not a mod. I swear I made Ash a mod before. Chris says, I just say I don't think a team is fake because of any equipment they use. I watched the actual investigation. Do they... Oh, went too fast. Cat, wait, Cat's in chat too? Welcome in, Cat. I'm sorry about that. I saw you before, but I got sidetracked. I'm sorry, Cat. Good to see you, my friend. Do they go towards the sounds? Do they check outside or look for other reasons? That's a respectful opinion right there. I respect that, Kree. Fair enough. Fair enough. There's a difference when they're misguided, right? If they're misguided, then it's different. But if they are surrounded by a community that knows that shit's fake and they're still using it, granted, people can say everything about the spirit box for me because, hey, like I'm surrounded by a community that doesn't like the spirit box, and yet I'm using the spirit box, but I can explain the spirit box. Like, I have pages of explanation of a spirit box. I know how a spirit box works. And I can prove that a spirit box can work. And to my core audience, you guys have seen me prove that a spirit box works. You know what I mean? Like, granted, I understand the spirit box has its flaws. It truly does. But a lot of equipment is like that. I get it. But I truly do believe in a spirit box because there is some stuff to it that I can back up on. I don't know. I just know that debunkers are watching us right now. On live, right now. Not on post, on live. You guys are watching me. Why aren't you saying anything? I know you're here. We can communicate. We can talk. Man to man. Man to woman. Like, I like communicating with you guys. I want to talk to you all. You guys can talk to me. Debunkers, you're here. Like, I know it. Let's see. John says they had one guy downstairs and one guy upstairs, and the guy downstairs was talking about a noise upstairs. That's true. Good point, John. Good point. And also, Wishy Brothers were investigating while there was a public events were happening behind the door. You can hear the voices. And as a paranormal investigator, you shouldn't really be, I mean, you can investigate while there's people in the building, but you're not going to get anything because everything at that point, as a paranormal investigator, should be null and void. Because there's interference on the other side of the wall. And I'm so shocked that the Wishy Brothers have not mentioned. Granted, I have not watched the whole video, so I cannot say shit, so I take that back. But to what I watched so far in the video is the fact that they did not mention anything about there being people in the place that they were investigating. I could be wrong on that. Absolutely. So hold me accountable. Hold me accountable, please. For me personally, I like to, if I'm venting and I'm talking about my side of the story, I always mention, hey, don't take just my side of the story. Take the other side of the story as well to see what your perspective of things are. It's not just my side of the story. It's the other person's side of the story that they're telling you as well, right? It's only fair. I don't know. Like I said, I want to say this. I want to say this with emphasis this time because apparently on the last live stream, I wasn't emphasizing this, which I thought I was. But I don't hate. I don't really dislike any debunkers at all. I think that they are important, like I said in the last live stream. But yet everyone's hating on me for having this take when I was nothing but nice to the community. I was calling out some things that I find flaws on, but I was still nice about the community. Why are people mad? I thought we all had thick skin. What? Don't debunkers supposed to have thick skin? Bruh. Hold on one second, y'all. I gotta change my battery pack real quick. I'll be honest, I truly do think that debunkers are watching me right now and they're not saying anything. I'm live streaming when the fire is hot right now. There is debunkers in this live. And if there isn't, I'm wrong. But I truly do believe that they're in the live right now. I'm convinced. There's 18 people in chat. Cree says, unless an outright faking was caught and a few of them have been caught, then the word fake shouldn't be used. Fair enough. Fake is a pretty strong word. I totally understand that. Fake is a pretty strong word. But to me, they're, what's the word? Starts with I. Why am I missing on this? Oh my God, what's the word? Implying. They're implying that there's ghosts, in my opinion. Because when they hear noise, they don't investigate it and they just put it up in the air. Is it a ghost? We don't know. But you guys are investigators. The Wishy Brothers are investigators, right? If you hear noise, we're supposed to check it out and see what's going on. See what the noise is. Instead of standing there and doing nothing with your expensive equipment. To me, that screams you're no better than the fake ghost hunters out there. That is my opinion. To emphasize my opinion. I'm not saying this to my core audience. I'm saying this to the people who are new to this chat. It is my opinion. You can call me a weasel. I've seen it. You can call me a weasel. You can call me whatever. But how about you talk shit into my comment section instead of someone else's comment section? Have some balls. Have some balls. Come on. Ganja's gonna be a moderator. Exactly. Ash called it before I even said it. No balls. No, Ganja, you're gonna be a mod. I'm sorry. Ganja, if you can, please comment again so I can make you mod, because for some reason I can't make you mod if I look at the chat previously. So please. Ganja, if you can, please. I need to make Ganja a mod. Ganja's a mod. Okay, perfect. Ganja, thank you. You're a mod. You're a mod, sister. Hell yeah. I'm dead ass. Like, I'm being real. How about debunkers talk to me face to face? Like, not face to face, but like, you know, like, just be on the live stream. Talk to me. Share your opinions. I'm down to listen. I'm open to criticism. I really am. If I'm not doing research, then I have to do some research. You know what I mean? Like, if you tell me I should be doing this, then I have to fix it. It's not that deep. But I feel like a lot of these people are just talking without telling me. You should be telling me. Isn't that maturity? I'm being dead ass. Like, I'm not trying to be like anything but communicative here. A dead ass. What? Dead ass. Yes, US Army. Let's go. Bro. We ride at dawn. We ride at dawn. U.S. Army says, you dislike EMF detectors, right? Yes. Yes, I despise EMF detectors because the whole planet itself is one big EMF. We're surrounded by EMF everywhere. But you already know that, bro. You already know that. Way before I did. God just says, I got the power of the gray skull. Hell yes. But I want to say this. Everyone who's a mod, if there is chats that pop in, do not remove them. Keep them, please. I'm trusting you all to keep all the comments there. Whether it is mean or nice or whatever. If it's criticism, please allow that criticism to come through to me. Please. Please. I need everything I can because I want the criticism. I do. I want to do better as a person. If I make mistakes, I'll fix them. It is what it is. Thank you, Ash. Ash already knows. Ash, I think I'm missing some chats. Hold on. Ash says they have been caught many times. They make stuff up about property, etc. Most of the things they can say can be easily easily fact checked, and they make stuff up to go with the narrative. I do believe they do make stuff up, not make stuff up, but I do believe that they go along with the narrative with the phone apps, and they should know better not to do that. Because when the phone app says devil, they're like, oh yeah, there could be a devil here. No, it's not. It's a phone app. You know it's made by Amy's Crypts. It's GhostTube. It's bullshit. Dude, I get so riled up over this. I don't get why these people are so upset over me like that. Yes, I'm, I guess, Gen Z terms, triggered. But like seriously, like, I am truly weirded out that I expect these people to have thick skin. So me making that live stream, calling out Oishi Brothers, I expect I expect backlash, but not like that. Because I expect debunkers to really, because I've seen debunkers call out Oishi Brothers like that, but not like how I did it, but they, you know. But but people all go to me when they hate when they don't like my opinion. It's my opinion. I don't know, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I do give a fuck, but whatever. John says, Noah's literally one of the nicest guys I know, and if I were a woman, I would give. Oh my god, John. Jesus Christ. Mark says, I have a couple of EMF data loggers and identify signals from main electric cell phone. Wait, hold on. Let me repeat that again, Mark. I'm sorry. My apologies. I have a couple of EMF data loggers that identify signals from mains, electric, or cell phone, or Bluetooth, etc., which is highly useful when used on other data loggers or environmental factors. Mark, that is a very, very, very significant thing to have. I respect that greatly, brother. Holy crap. That is amazing. Collect that data, my friend. Hell yeah. Angela, are you still in here, my friend? I really hope you're still in here. Let's see. Ashes, I would never, I don't power trip on police people. Yes, yep, I know you don't. I trust you, Ash. I trust you. U.S. Army says, I love them because I use them to show that they're not sources that are producing high levels of EMF. That's fine, brother. That's fine. You do you, homie. I don't use them to prove any type of activity. Yeah, dude. I respect that, U.S. Army. Just that no high sources of EMF are present. I respect that, bro. I respect that. And that's fine. You can enjoy it, bro. Hell yeah. Totally understandable, homie. If you want to use them for that, that is totally fine. No one's stopping you. I totally respect that, brother. Sorry for being a little bit late on the chat there, my friend. Let's see here. I'm sorry. I'm trying to look at the chat here. I think I caught up everything. Thank you, Fawn. I appreciate you, Fawn. Listen, I make mistakes. We're all human. I make mistakes. The only mistake I feel like I made in that video, so far to what I know of, if people call it out and say some things, I'm like, okay, maybe give me a second. What's the word? There's people outside my hotel door right now. I guess a second opinion or whatever. I forget what I got so sidetracked because of people in front of my door. Hold on. Okay, they're gone. Shit, I lost my train of thought. Fuck. Let me go back to see if I can. Let's see. Great. Nancy says, I'm sorry, there's people in front of my door and I'm getting distracted. Nancy says, you are entitled to your opinion. I believe those annoyed should talk to you. You are kind and easy to chat with. Thank you, Nancy. I appreciate you, sister. You're kind and easy to chat with. I love how keep saying it's not that deep because in reality it isn't. Just an opinion. Yeah, for real. It really isn't that deep. But if people call me out for stuff that they think that are wrong, then I'll reevaluate my perspective on things and think about it. You know what I mean? Or maybe I did do this wrong. Maybe I have to fix this. You know what I mean? Like it's not that deep. But I really hope that debunkers are watching this right now, because if I see them talk bad about me or being disappointed in me and on social media, then you guys are not talking to me right now. And this is the perfect time for you to talk to me because I'm striking where the fire is hot, right? We're right here. We got 17 people in chat, and I believe only 10 of them are talking. So at least there's like eight of you are still here that are not talking. So it could be not debunkers. I could be wrong. But there could be debunkers in passing. But I want to say this. Like, if debunkers are watching this right now, we can talk. I know there's some watching you right now. I just can't believe that the shape has disappointed me. Like what? Disappointed me for debunker. As a debunker? I didn't debunk the Ouija brothers. And I want to clarify this. I never debunked the Ouija brothers. I never claimed I debunked the Ouija brothers. Not once in that live stream, and I want to clarify this to the debunkers that are upset with me over this. I have not once debunked the Ouija brothers. But I could say that absolutely could be because I believe in body. So it could be because of that. I don't know because I'm not getting a lot of communication right now from the debunkers because they don't talk to me. And that's fine. But right now would be the perfect time to talk to me because all I'm doing is doing the exact same thing as other people do. Calling out fake teams. What I believe is fake teams. What they believe is fake teams. Not the Ouija brothers in general, but I'm saying in general. If you believe it's a fake team, then you're calling them out as a debunker, right? But to me, it was just a reaction. It was just me reacting to him. What's up, Backlash TV? What's up, boss man? Okay, so we're getting a lot of backlash, and I just don't understand why people are upset. I get why people are upset, but like, come on. Come on. Chris says, you have a right to believe in whoever you choose, Noah. We all do. But everyone in this community knows it never goes well with you say anything about the Ouija brothers. Yeah. Oh, I know aggregation. I know. When you say anything about, yeah, I know. As soon as you talk about the Ouija brothers, everyone starts freaking get fired up. That's fine. Oh, I know, buddy. I knew. But I just don't understand why debunkers are disappointed in me for. Is it because I support you, Aggregation TV? Or is it because I called out the Ouija brothers? Because throughout the whole live stream, I've always said, that is my opinion. You know what I mean? And you know this, Aggregation TV. We all said and you heard in the live stream, I said, this is my opinion. Emphasized that it was my opinion. And yet people are still pissy about it. It's my opinion. Who cares? Y'all gonna move on and right after the live stream anyways. So glad you're here, buddy. Welcome in, brother. Let's see. I told you Side Guy got threats. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry about the Creed. That was my bad. I totally forgot that you said that. My mistake. Yeah. When he said something against the Ouija brothers, and it was when they went into the house of a man that had been dead 6 months and showed on the carpet. Really? Okay, yes. Okay. I remember you telling me that last time. It is what it is, you know. Thank you, John, for keeping updated. Aggregation, everyone is mad at Noah because of his Ouija Brothers video. Oh my god, I'm dead. I did not read the rest of that. But I said my piece of the Ouija Brothers. I truly did. I truly do believe that they're fake because as a paranormal investigator, if you are hearing sounds in a building, you're supposed to run towards whatever that sound is and figure out what natural cause that occurred right there. Find out what it is and tell the audience. Make sure to tell the audience, hey, this is nothing, instead of leaving it up in the air. If you're a paranormal investigator and you're on YouTube and you hear noise, you don't run towards it. You stand there with your expensive equipment and you leave that evidence or that noise, whatever, up in the air for whatever your audience to decide. You're not doing your job correctly as a paranormal investigator. And like I said, I believe the Ouija brothers are watching this right now. I believe a lot of debunkers are watching this right now. You guys can talk to me right now. You guys are here. I know you're here. Communicate with me. I'm right here. I'm waiting. We can have a conversation. Come on. Beardo. Seg. The Shape. Real Evidence. The one who called me out today. That I will react to next week. You, I know, are watching this right now. So come and talk to me. Let's be real. Can we talk? Can we communicate like mature human beings? We got 18 people in chat. 19 people in chat. But yet, it's an hour in, and I'm striking this live stream where it's hot. And no debunkers talking to me right now. Where are the debunkers? There is a whole bunch of talk about me on your Facebook group. You guys know that I am being talked about in the community. You guys are on YouTube 24/7, I'm not saying that, but you're on YouTube majority of the time. You guys can talk to me. We know you're here. Talk to me. Jeez. We can communicate. It's not that deep. Terry says, there's no reason why you guys can't have a rational conversation. Yeah. I mean, it's different. It's different if they're actually not here. But I do believe that they're here. Seriously. Noah is telling it like it is and being funny and entertaining. I wish I was funny. I wish I was funny. Let's see here. I at least know that Real Evidence is watching right now. Brother, you can comment on me right now. You can criticize me, roast me, if you really wanted to. You made a video about me. You can, I have not seen the video. You can say exactly what you said in the video here. Here, right in the live. Or at least make a brief summary about it. You're watching me. I see you. Bruh. Ouija Brothers is fake, in my opinion. End of story. Emphasis on my opinion. Apparently, I have to do that to debunk to the debunking community. And yes, I do want to say this again. I have a lot to learn. I'm only 27 years old. I'm still young. I have a ton to learn. And granted, yes, I should have done my research before going on my live. I should have done that. That was my mistake because I did not realize that video I watched was in 2023, not in 2026. So when I said, oh, they're using phone apps in 2026, that was my bad because that wasn't a 2026 video. That was a 2023 video. That was my bad. But in my defense, my purpose of the live stream was to go in to react to that blind. It wasn't for me to debunk anything like everyone is mad about, telling me that I'm a terrible debunker when In the video, I have not mentioned once that I debunked anything. It was just a live, blind reaction. And yet everyone's flaming me for being a terrible debunker. I'm the worst debunker. I'm a weasel. Huh? Who said anything about me debunking? I've noticed that I've observed, I'm not saying everyone, like I said, in emphasis, I'm not saying everyone when it comes to the debunking community. But a lot of them likes to put words in people's mouths. Like Bayou, everyone says that people think that we're related because before I used to call you Uncle A. So now everyone thinks that I'm your uncle. Or wait, no, sorry. Everyone thinks that I'm your nephew. When that's not it, obviously. Like what? I don't know. Whatever. I don't give a shit. Ash says, you are a ghost investigator and real one, and they call you a weasel? Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, it was just the comment section, so it wasn't... I want to clarify. It wasn't the debunkers that called me a weasel. It was it was the comment section. It's the internet. It is what it is. But I'm surprised that people are talking shit in the comment section of the person calling me out instead of how about in the comment section the people talking shit about me? How about they at least, bare minimum, talk shit about me on my comment section instead of their comment section? Call me a weasel? Take a look at yourselves, y'all. I'm not saying debunkers. I'm saying some of the audience. Mark says, I enjoy talking about this topic. I love this topic. It's so fun. Because I'm so passionate about it. Because, whatever. I'll talk about it later. Mark says, paranormal investigators are debunkers by default and vice versa. Exactly. And Mark knows that the Ouija Brothers has a shield. A whole shield around them from debunkers. They're fine with them. Why? Emphasis on my opinion. Why? I'm just being dead ass. Ash says, thank you, Ash. Ash, completely unnecessary, but thank you. Thank you. Cree says, where the twins mess up is when they hit some debunkers with copyright strikes. Yeah, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. No one deserves copyright strikes like that. That, to me, people who push copyright strikes on people because they're calling them out, to me, the people who are issuing copyright strikes are the ones that are not mature. They're mature, yes, but they're insecure. That's when the real hate for them came out. I never make it a secret. I watched them. That's fine. And that's totally okay. That's totally fine if you're watching Twin Paranormal. As long as we know that they're fake. And I know that you know that they're fake. So as long as you're watching them for entertainment, that's totally okay. Ash says, yeah, that is a bitch move on the twins' part. They are sad little boys. That's true. The twins do suck. So I can call out the twins for using phone apps, and I can get praise for myself calling them out for using phone apps. But when I call out the Ouija Brothers for using phone apps, I get ridiculed? Huh? There's something wrong there. There's just something wrong there. There is something wrong. Ash says, if they saw a real ghost, they would lose their shit. No, for real. For real. Cree says, at the Twins next live, I will be asking them why they do copyright strikes and why one was taken down and the other wasn't. Do that, Cree. Do that. I really hope they respond. Aggregation says, sounds about right. There you go. Fawn says, I watched a few people that are fake, but watch them for fun. That's fine. If you're watching fake paranormal YouTube for fun, that is totally okay. Totally okay. You can laugh at them. That's totally fine. As long as you know they're bullshit. Totally fine. We're not stopping you. We're not stopping you, Fawn. Drink some sweet tea while you're at it. Ash says, yes, Noah, that's what I've been saying. Shape, etc. Choose people they like real, and the ones that they don't like are fake. It's bias in our popularity contest. Yes, and that's the thing. Okay, so I don't mind if these debunkers, right? If debunkers call me out as bullshit, that's fine. That's their opinion. That's their opinion. If they think that my spirit box is bullshit, if I ask a spirit, hey, where are you now? And I get church, and they claim, oh yeah, that's bullshit, that's radio stations. I'm not going to be mad. I truly believe that spirit box works because I have a whole freaking list of why spirit box works. And that's fine if they believe it. It's fine if they don't believe it. I don't care. You guys can believe what you want. Because it goes both ways, right? It goes both ways. I don't care if someone calls me fake. That's fine, because I do the same shit. So I deserve the shit back, right? I don't believe I'm fake. I believe I'm doing things correct. There's mistakes in the process. I made mistakes. I've said things that I don't mean. It is what it is. I fuck up. I'm human. But that's why I debunk my own videos. Sometimes when I watch my old videos, I'm like, dude, come on. You can do better than this. To my core audience, you have seen. You've seen my live streams. I can go back to my old videos and react to them. Oh yeah, that's something I didn't caught from the spirit box. That's just bullshit. But that's something I could have got though. You know what I mean? For me, myself, I like to debunk my own videos too because I want to make sure that I'm doing things right myself. And I want to learn from my own mistakes. So in order for me to do that is to look back on my old videos and react to them publicly. So you guys can see how it really was back then when I not first started out, because I started out in 8 years ago, well before YouTube. But even then, like, I don't know, whatever. I debunk my own shit. And you guys watch me debunk my own shit. I make fun of myself. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really care. Ash says he's been biased right now with Noah's video. Shade calls out people for using apps. So why is it okay for him, but not Noah, to say the Ouija Brothers is fake? Yes, I want to ask that question too. I really hope that debunkers are here. I think they are. Let's see. Ash says, so why is the shape disappointed in Noah if he called the Ouija Brothers out himself too? I want to say this. I know the shape is watching right now. So I want to say this to the shape. I think this is my opinion. I could be wrong. So don't take my word for gospel. This is just me. Don't make it into a telephone thing where my words change over time. I want to say this. I think actually it isn't because of the Ouija Brothers. I think it's because I support Aggregation TV. I think that's why, because I want to clarify this to give you guys context to why Ash says, quote, Ash says, so why is the shape disappointed in Noah if he calls the Ouija Brothers out himself too? I want to say this. I don't think it's because of the Ouija Brothers. The further I go in this live, the more I sense actually it's because of Aggregation TV. Because I support Aggregation TV. To give you guys more context, to give you guys a little bit more background, before this live on the debunking, I can't even say that word, anomalous Anonymous, Noah, Debunking Anonymous, Facebook group, the Shape owns, John says on the post saying, I'm disappointed in Noah. So he didn't really clarify anything yet, but to my opinion, I believed that it was because of the Ouija brothers, but now I actually think it's because I support Angry Cajun TV. And I will stick by Angry Cajun TV because I believe he's actually a real investigator. He's a private investigator, 75% Native American, freaking worked for the government. He's been investigating for over 20 years. He owns a business about the paranormal. Bro has collected a crap ton of evidence. He has several teams. Bro is a legit paranormal investigator. I truly believe in Angry Cajun TV. That man knows exactly what he's talking about. And to people who think that I'm wrong, wait until 2032. I can play the waiting game. Because I can confidently say I can die on that hill. Angry Cajun TV is right. He is right about everything. He does make mistakes. And he is an asshole. And there's some things I'm going to say it's not right about everything. I disagree with a couple things he said about some people and their looks. I disagree with that, Angry Cajun TV. I truly do. I disagree with some things they say about people's looks. Is what is. You have no filter, that's fine. But to me, I disagree with it. But he's right everything about the paranormal is what I want to clarify. He's right about everything about the paranormal. Obviously, we make mistakes, so there is some things that we're obviously going to make mistakes on, and that's fine, and we'll learn from them. But as of right now, I truly think that Bayou is right about it. I'm not saying that Angry Cajun I know I said Angry Cajun TV is right about everything. I'm not saying that, actually. There's some disagreements I have with him, and that's specifically about talking about people's looks. But paranormal wise, totally agree with him. Hey Jackie, what's going on? Good to see you. Yeah, Bayou's an asshole. But he doesn't hide anything. That's the thing, he doesn't hide anything. There's nothing to hide of him. Angry Cajun says, I own BA Paranormal. Yes. And people can argue saying, yeah, where's your business, Bayou? I can't see anywhere. It's a private business. And also, Bayou, I want to ask. Okay. If you're available during the month of May, if you have free time, will Annie and I be able to actually investigate your property? I would love to investigate your property. I would love to investigate your property, homie. Because I do believe that what you caught was actually legit. May, yep. Okay, no, fair enough. When? When do you have time? I know you're a busy man. Let's see here. When are you free? Okay. No worries. I would love 4 days. 4 days of me being in Alabama. So that means it could easily just be a night being there. Annie and I can go down there for 4 days. We'll grab a hotel, we'll chill, do whatever you want in Huntsville, Alabama, and we'll drive to your property for a night, and we'll chat and whatever. And we'll investigate together. What's up, Rebecca? How you doing? Good to see Rebecca here. Ash says, it didn't look like it to me either, but it was said in chat earlier when you weren't here to speak for yourself, so I wanted to ask. We're talking about Bayou, Ash? I think I'm out of context here. Yes, I agree. I truly believe that what he actually caught in the shed was real, because he trapped that bitch in there. He trapped that ghost in there. Yeah, okay, serious. Okay, perfect. First available date is September 13th. I can book you for any time after that. Perfect. Okay, so September 13th. Can I do Andy, can I see your phone real quick? I'll request it off on my phone, on my schedule, on my phone. So we're doing September. So I want to arrive in Alabama at the 14th, and we can go to your property the 15th or 16th or whatever, and I'll leave it the 17th. Either whether it's 1 day or 2 days or whatever, doesn't matter. As long as you're free one of those days, that's totally fine with me. So can we do the 15th of September? Let me know, homie. Bayou says, I will hold it for you so you can get back to me. Perfect. Okay, sweet. So September 15th, I can come if you're available. Just let me know, brother. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. So I'll arrive in Alabama the 14th. Annie and I will stay the night on the 14th. We'll get there on the 15th. We'll hang out with you. And possibly on the 16th, maybe we'll do something. But if you're busy, that's fine. Annie and I will do something, other things, and we'll fuck off. And then the 17th, we'll leave. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that, brother. So mark that, Annie, please. If you can.
The 15th?
The 15th, yeah.
For what? The 17th?
So we're going to arrive in Alabama the 14th.
I have to request it off of work too.
Okay, I'll have to request it off too.
For the 15th?
So we arrive, so the 14th to the 17th.
14th is it?
Yep. So we arrive in Alabama the 14th, we'll leave the 17th. Perfect.
I'm marking.
Buyer says, hell no, I got you. We will be working the whole time. Good. Good. What I want to do, Bayou, okay, hear me out. I want your opinion on this. I want to have 2 of my GoPros, right? Both of them recording. If I both capture something, a voice, in your property, then hoping that nothing gets fucked up with the cameras due to the paranormal there. If we capture something on camera, a voice, or something on camera that is a shake or whatever, I will shut off that camera, take out the SD card while my other one's recording, put it into my laptop, and show my audience that what we heard was real without any cuts. To prove that you're not fake. I just gotta hope that there's paranormal activity that day. You and me both know that it's paranormal activity is very hard to get. But your property seems like it's a lot, so. John says, can we please talk about the debunking community wanting a monopoly over the guys like the Shape and the Beard Man? Oh, God. Like I said, I want to clarify again. I like every debunker. I just don't disagree with their take on Angry Cajun TV. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that, brother. Ash says, I can't wait to investigate Pemaquid with Noah this summer. Yes, that would be amazing. Okay, so Ash, the Pemaquid Cemetery up in Maine, where you live, the one next to that restaurant, yeah, right now. That cemetery secluded right near the ocean. That cemetery, I haven't really caught much in for the time that I've been there. I think I've only been there 3 or 4 times. But I do want to investigate with you in that cemetery. We can do a collab together. That'd be freaking amazing. We're probably not going to get anything because I truly believe that cemetery isn't really that haunted. But there is some abandoned places in there that is pretty cool. Besides the restaurant that we saw. Annie's in chat. Let's go. Ash says, in my camp, I really want to... Okay, so wait, there's 24 people in here? Can we get a debunker in chat? I'm being real. So a debunker real evidence... I have not watched the video, but they apparently called me out. I don't know the gist of it, really. All I know is that I'm in it. So if real evidence is in here right now, there's 25 people. There's debunkers here right now. Guaranteed. Which one of you is here? Come on out. I want to be real and talk to you guys. There's 25 people in here. One of you has to be here. You guys listen to my channel. You don't say nothing, but you guys talk to my channel. You talk about my channel. People talk to you about my channel too. You guys know about me. I'm not being like, this is not me being passive aggressive or anything. I'm just being real. I'm just being real. I want to communicate. I'm desperate to communicate with you guys. I want to talk to you guys. You guys are calling me out? Then let's talk. Right? Can we do that? Human decency. Communication. The Shade, Beardo, Seg, anybody. Hello? Someone, tell them to get on chat right now. Especially real evidence. I want you on here, homie. Ashes can only talk about you when they control the narrative. That's why I like lives. Okay, so there's a reason why I stopped doing anything on my this channel right here and create a new one. Because of the fact that I've been silenced by, I'm going to say the name. I've been silenced by Explorer Josh. I called him out in real life, debunked him in real life. Not really debunked, just called him out. So I take that back with debunking. Just called him out. And he fucked my channel up. So now my channel can't go anywhere. But as of right now, I don't see any point in doing anything with this channel anymore. Might as well move on to a new channel. But that's not stopping me from debunking on lives. Because on live streams, that's where my core audience is. You guys. So as long as I have you guys, I'm totally okay to freaking do this. On this old channel. Because you guys are still here. I get to talk to you guys. We can debunk on live. So if I make mistakes, I make them. I can fix them. I feel like going on live, there's many different layers of ways to for ways for that to be good. You know what I mean? I can make a mistake. I fucked up. I learned from it. Not only that, you guys, my core audience, is here to talk to me, and I get to talk to you. You know what I mean? It's a win-win. We get to debunk on live. That's honestly, in my opinion, it's actually way better than debunking in post. We can see who the real people are at. Ash says, doesn't surprise me at all. He did that to you. He does that with anyone who calls him out because he is a... Hey, France, what's going on? Jackie says, I don't know. I guess that age, I don't be a bullshit around. I'll tell you how it is. Exactly, yeah. Yes. Yes. I'll be honest, though. I still have a filter. I still have a filter. I'm not like Bayou. Bayou has no filter. For me, I still have a filter. I'm not going to lie. But I respect that, Ash, for sure. You don't take no bullshit. You tell it how it is. Good on you. I respect that, my friend. Mark says they will probably be tucked up in bed. Oh, no, fair enough. It is the UK. It is the UK. A lot of the bunkers are from the UK, so I can understand that. Make sure to relay that to them. That I can understand that they might be sleeping right now. But the shape's definitely in here. Everyone sleeps except Mark. No, for real. We are going to end this live at the exact 2-hour mark because Annie and I are going to do our thing. We're going to chill. We're going to freaking go out and adventure off because we're in New York right now. Right behind me, you can't really see because of the reflection, but what's it called? The receptionist gave us a room where they gave us the scenic view, basically, of the lake in New York, upstate New York. When we weren't supposed to have that to begin with. She was just being nice. So we got a whole ass view that you can't really see right now, but that's why I'm live streaming on my phone instead of on my computer. Ash says, whoa, New York, that's super cool. Enjoy your time. Thank you, Ash. I appreciate that. How is Jake, by the way? Is Jake doing well? How are you doing, Ash? Jackie says, my bad. I have no filter either. I hear what everyone else hears when they hear it. Yeah. And I respect that, Jackie. I truly do respect that. Good on you, sis. Ash says, I have to hold back all day for my job, but no one's paying me to be professional on YouTube. Don't hold back, Ash. Don't hold back. And I shouldn't either, but I do. I'll be honest, I do. I do hold back a ton. Good, Ash. Good to hear. All right, Nancy. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Give me a handshake, Nancy. Nancy from Connecticut. Love you, sister. I'll see you soon. Hoping to see you in real life because you are so close to me. You're probably within the hour of me. Ash says, not even have to be told to calm down. Facts. U.S. Army says, I have a work filter. They told me the millennials' feelings were hurt when I struck them. So 25 people in chat. If any debunker just hopped on, can we talk right now? I'm desperate to talk to you guys. What's going on? I'm asking. I'm being dead ass. Why aren't we communicating? Is a man not okay to have an opinion? Real evidence. I know you're watching this, homie. You're still watching this. Come on. Do something. Do something. Say something. No? Okay. Wow. Wow. Ridiculous. backlash. I love you. Like, what the hell? I'm being dead ass. Like, how is no debunker hopped in? I'm 2 hours in. And I'm hot topic right now with the debunking community. Everyone's talking shit on my live. Everyone's talking shit on YouTube. Everyone's talking shit on Facebook. How is no debunker here right now? I'm 2 hours in. And I keep mentioning the fact, hey, where are you guys? No one's here. There is people here that are debunkers. I know it. But y'all, okay. If you guys not here, that's fine. I could be absolutely wrong. I could be just talking to no debunkers, but I swear. Someone in chat has to at least say to one of the debunkers, come on in here right now. Someone in chat, 28 people, if you're not from the debunking community, if you're from the debunking community, I mean, if you're from the debunking community and you have chatted with debunkers before, contact them and bring them in. Because I want to know why they're disappointed in me for calling out fake shit. Ouija brothers, period, are fake in my opinion. Emphasis, my opinion, because as a paranormal investigator, if you're hearing noises and it's happening in another room, as an investigator, you're supposed to investigate, right? You're not supposed to be standing there doing nothing. Run towards the noise. Am I not wrong on that? They use phone apps, they don't run towards the noise. That's all I need to know. And yet, people praise them. Huh? I just don't get it. I'm not sorry for being worked up. Because it's ridiculous how unfair it is. Really unfair. What's up, Cyber? What's going on, homie? Mr. Drew in here. Welcome in, cousin. We also have a cousin in chat. I love it. Welcome in, Drew. How you doing, brother? But I get it, though. I understand. Okay, so it is very hypocritical. It is very hypocritical. But I can understand their side of the story, too. Because it is hypocritical for me to say something about phone apps when I'm using spirit boxes, right? I totally get it. That could be hypocritical to you, for sure, and that's fine. If you believe that that's hypocritical, that's fine. But I have pages of why a spirit box actually works. I've been in the field for 8 years. I have evidence of intelligent responses through a spirit box, and I've shared it on lives. I've debunked my shit on lives. How am I fake? I'm not. Things in the past I fucked up on. I would say the wrong thing. But it is what it is. I fucking love this shit, dude. There's 30 people in chat. If there's any debunkers right now, 30 people in here. Debunkers. Shout away. What do you think about my opinion on the Ouija brothers? I'm wondering. What do you think about my opinion on the Ouija brothers? If I'm wrong, say it. I will love a discussion. I would love a respectful discussion, a mature discussion about it. I'm going to wait. We got 11 minutes left. I'll give you guys 11 more minutes. Before I started live, the Shape posted on Facebook. So he was online a minute before I went live. So I bet you he's still online. Where are you? We summoned the debunkers. 32 people in chat. 33. There we go. Can we get a debunker in chat? Let's talk. Why do you guys think that Ouija Brothers is real? If you do think that. Ash says, I was just starting your video by you when Noah went live, going back after this live. Mark says, I mean the debunkers being hypocritical when they call other teams out. Yes, no, I agree, Mark. I agree. Like I said earlier, debunkers, including me, call out people who use fake ghost apps because ghost apps are fake. But yet, their friends who use ghost phone apps are real. You're right, Mark. But I totally can understand them thinking that I'm hypocritical too because of the fact that I'm using a spirit box. They don't believe in spirit boxes, so they think I'm hypocritical because I'm using a spirit box. When I have a whole book about it. Not a whole book, just pages, but, you know. Get the Ouija board out and summon the debunkers. Yeah, so no, there's no debunkers here, apparently. Okay. I have a filter, I swear. I do have a filter. I have a filter. I was going to say something, but I'm not going to say it. I'm not like you, buddy. I'm not freaking. I have a filter. You don't have a filter. I have a fucking filter. It is what it is. I wish I can say shit. But I have to hold my tongue. Because some things I say is dumb. To be honest. And some things I do say is stupid. And I know I'll take that back later. Tell me and I will say it. I'm going to hold my tongue. Chris says, sorry, I'm lurking, but hubby is having some problems. No worries, honey. No worries. You take care of your family. You take care of your husband. Blessings to you and your husband, hon. God bless you both. I really hope he's okay. Everyone, okay. I want to I feel really... Poor Cree has been going through it with her family. So I want to give a little bit of silence for her. Because that poor thing in her family, she been through a lot. So let's give a little bit more of a silence. Okay. I wouldn't wish on anyone either. Poor thing. I have to scroll up to remember what I was going to say. Hold on. Let me see if I can get reminded by an old chat. I forget what I was going to say now. Other teams were doing... But Ouija boards are some elite team. What's gonna say? Well, either way, I'll probably, if I remember, I'll put it down. I write it down on my journal, and we'll say it on Wednesday. We're not gonna do Tuesday lives right now because of the fact that I now have work. I have a double shift on Tuesday. My shifts are not consistent. It's a restaurant job, so it's always gonna be freaking sporadic. So right now, I used to have Tuesdays and Wednesdays off. That was my weekend for a while, but now someone quit. So now I have to work Tuesdays now. So I can't do Tuesday lives anymore, but I have one day off next week, so that will be Wednesday. So Wednesday at 11 a.m. we will go live. And once I remember what I said, I will write it down and we will react to Real Evidence's video blind. We're not going to watch. I'm going to refrain myself from watching it until we watch it together, you and me. And we'll look at the comments at the same time and see how many people are too scared to say things to my own face. Because there's already a lot of them. Already a lot of them. Crazy work. I'm so sorry, Cree. You and your husband deserve the world. So next live stream, we're going to be reacting to people calling me out for my opinions. Emphasis on my opinions. And people are mad about it because of some random dude has an opinion. And then we're going to react to the comments. And yeah, that's basically it. And then, oh yeah, also. And then the live stream after that, which is going to be a week after, we're going to debunk. No, we're not going to debunk. I'm not going to debunk them. I'm just going to react to the Ouija Brothers again. So we're going to do a double down on the Ouija Brothers again. Because clearly, a lot of these comments that are hating me for my opinion are clearly not watching the same video as I was on the live stream. Because they're saying that Ouija Brothers are debunking as best. They try to debunk as much as they can. When I watched the video, they only debunked like 2 things. Granted, I didn't watch the whole video, so I cannot say shit. But at the same time, during part 1 of their investigation, they had a lot of interference coming from the outside, yet they didn't debunk anything. So I don't know why a lot of these people are claiming that they debunk a lot. They don't. Period. And I'll be honest, I know the Ouija Brothers are watching this right now. I saw your poll earlier. I saw your poll. Should we still continue using GhostTube? And everyone says yes. Not everyone, but like 75% says yes. So we're going to continue using GhostTube? You know it's bullshit. At least I pushed some buttons. But still not enough, right? It's never enough. Yeah, Ash, check their poll. Ouija Brothers, I know you're watching this right now. Check their poll. So people are saying, yeah, but that video was in 2023 when you were saying that was 2026. So do your research. Yeah, granted, yes, I do need to do my research. That was my mistake. But at the same time, they're still using phone apps then if they created a poll saying, should we still use GhostTube? So that shows that they're still using GhostTube. In 2026. So was it really wrong about them using GhostTube in 2026 when they just created a poll after I struck a nerve? Bye, Rebecca. You take care. Ouija Brothers, you're in here. Chat with me. Come talk. I'll give you 3 more minutes. It hit the 2-hour mark. And Ash, I want to thank you for donating. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you, Ash, for donating the $10. I appreciate you, hon. Thank you. Yep, all the demons hang out at the Wax Museum. Facts, apparently. God damn it. That is what is. Thank you, Sky. Hon, you did not have to do that. Thank you, Sky. And Sky, thank you so much for still supporting me. I appreciate that. And I read your message earlier, but I did not have the time to respond. I will respond to you soon, hon. Really hope everything is okay. Thank you, hon. I appreciate it. You are legendary. John says, Noah, talk about the cock ring I sent you in the mail. I have no idea where that cock ring is. But I still have a whole collection of things from you guys still in my closet. That was funny, though. You sent some funny ass shit. It was hilarious. Thank you, John. Mark says, I don't think the issue is the Ouija brothers. It's the debunkers that hail them as real investigators. Yes, Mark. Yes, Mark. Yep. Agree. Agree. Ash, thank you. Unnecessary, but thank you, hun. Thank you. Ash, just a heads up. When we hang out, you, me, Jake, Annie, we go to the freaking Seagull restaurant. I'm paying for the bill, okay? I'm paying for the freaking bill. Is what is. What's up, Ryan? What's going on? Well, I'm going to give you something in return, Ash. Yes, I am, Ash. I sure am. I'm paying for the bill. Because you've done more than enough. You didn't completely unnecessary for you to donate. I'll return the favor, hon. So, I paying to get up here is nothing to me. I'm saying you and Jake, and that's reward. All right, team. So it's been 2 hours and 3 minutes. I'm going to head off. Apparently no debunker is going to want to talk to me today and communicate with me today, which is crazy work. I'm striking the live stream while the fire is hot, and no one from the debunk community no big debunker is talking to me right now, which is crazy. So I expect more Noah Faraday call-outs very soon. For me just being myself and me having an opinion is what is. I guess we have more things to react to on our live streams. Like I said, I want to clarify this again. I'm not mad at the debunkers. I don't mean any harm to debunkers. I like the debunkers. I do. And I want to clarify this again like I did on my last stream. Yet I still get pissed on over it. I like the debunkers. They are important. They are very important to the paranormal field. They are, like Laura said from Raw Side Paranormal, they are the police of the paranormal. It is facts. But I better not see them talking bad about me after this. After I embrace them with open arms to actually discuss about what I said on my previous live stream. Just want to say. Crazy work. All right, team. I love you all. I want to say goodbye to everyone, okay? So, Ryan, you take care. Fawn, I love you. I love you, Ryan. Okay, yes. Okay, I want to say that again. I want to clarify this. Cree, I'm so sorry. Yes, I totally forgot about that. Some of them are from the UK. So Seg, Beardo, Real Evidence. So they're 4 hours ahead. That means it's like 2 a.m. where they're at right now. So my bad. My bad. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. But to the debunkers that are here in America, it's only 9 p.m. And one of them was online right before I went live. The Shape. Wish you guys would talk to me. This is what it is. Lynn, what's going on? Good to see you, Lynn. Lynn, I'm just heading out. Thank you for tuning in. Gaja, I'll see you soon. Lynn, I love you. Thursday, keep me updated on the doctor's appointment, Lynn. I remember that. Mark, thank you for listening to me, homie. I appreciate you. Fawn, have a good night. Cree, thank you. Thank you, and God bless you and your husband. I really, really hope that you guys have a wonderful night, hon. Keep staying positive like you always are, hon. Ryan, take care. Sky, you have great energy. I respect you so much. You are amazing. I'm on 4% right now, so I want to make sure I get this live done before it dies on me. Jackie says, have a good night, everyone. Okay, Jackie, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you next time. I love you. Ash, I'll see you later, Ash. I love you too. Annie's right here. I love you, Annie. Rebecca, you take care. I'll see you soon. And everyone else. Bayou, you take care out there, boss man. I'll see you soon, okay? I'll see you on the next live. Love you too, brother. Much respect. Ganja, have a good night. All right, team. I'll see you soon. Ta-ta.